Hey everybody, this is Brian, and if you've been following along, this is video 17 in our Visual Basic tutorial. Today we're going to be talking about the stack. Stack is it's a stack. Think of it like a stack of papers. Is stack equal new, and we'll say stack. So a stack is a last in, first out, like a stack of papers. You have a pile of papers on your desk, you put a piece of paper on top of it, it'll be the first one you take off. So it's last in, first out. Now, this is very similar to what you've seen so far, but instead of enqueue or dequeue or add, you use what's called peek, pop, and push. Peek, I apologize, I should have also added that into the queue class. Peek simply lets you peek and see what's there without actually manipulating the list at all. Pop removes and returns the item, and push pushes a new piece of paper onto the stack. So let's actually do papers.push, and we'll say we've got our resume, and let's say, what else do we want to put in here? We want to put our, our handy TPS report, and we will say our handy to-do list. That's our stack of papers right there. Now, if you're wondering what a TPS report is, go see the movie Office Space. It's pretty funny. So let's say console dot write line. Let's say we want to peek. Now remember, a peek will just tell us what's at the top of the stack without actually removing it. So when you run this, well, it says to-do list. Why does that? To-do list is at the bottom. Remember, you're adding to it. So resume would be at the bottom because it was the first one. TPS report would be in the middle, to-do list would be on top. So when you're grabbing something off that list, you're going to grab the last one in, which was the to-do list. To prove that, we're going to pop that. Why it's called pop? Well, it has its roots back in the old days of C++, which is a more complex language than what you're working with, but this is a very convenient class. So you can see that when we pop it, we get the to-do list, and let's pop it a couple times. Yes, I hear you snickering in the background. Stop that. Alright, after we've popped it a couple times, I gotta stop and make myself snicker. You can see we grab the to-do list, and then we grab the TPS report. Now what happens if we grab more items than what we have? Well, you can see stack empty, meaning you don't have any papers left in your stack. You can always check the count. You see we are popping the 3 items and we're getting the count, which means that is out of paper. You can always reference the count to determine how many items are in your stack or your queue or your list, whatever you're working with. This is Brian. I hope you found this tutorial educational and entertaining. As always, drop me an email, subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, comments, just let me know. Thanks.